Joining us now for the latest in livestock markets, Derrell Peel, our livestock marketing specialist. Now, Derrell, we've had rain this week, which is a great sight, and it sure has everybody's attitude really picked up. How's that affecting the market, though?
Well, you know, the market effects we'll see over some period of time to come, but this is just a tremendous event for the southern plains, the Southwest. This is a very different weather pattern than we've seen in many, many months. And so it not only does good for the attitude, it's very timely from a forage standpoint. It's a little later, obviously, than we would like to have had, but it's still very timely from a forage standpoint. So it'll do some real good immediately in terms of forage production and so on. More importantly, hopefully it's indicative of a significant change in the weather patterns, and it's the first of more to come.
Now, we've been talking about herd expansion going on this year. How will this play to that?
Well, this will relieve some of the concerns. In recent weeks, we've had redevelopment of the drought in the southern plains. It's regressed back towards the north and east a little bit. This will help halt that a little bit. If you look at the broader numbers, it appears that herd expansion is still in place anyway. You know, you really have to consider two factors for herd expansion. One is the heifer retention, and the other one is the decrease in cow slaughter that usually goes with that. On the heifer retention side, we started the year with more heifers in inventory, and the question is, can we keep them in inventory, or do we divert them back into the feedlot like we did a year ago? For the year to date, heifer slaughter is down 8.4% roughly. That's about twice as much down as it was a year ago. More importantly, in the last 6 weeks, heifer slaughter is down over 10%, and a year ago this time it was only down about 0.5% during that 6-week period.
All right, so that's heifers. What about cow slaughter?
The cow slaughter side is even more indicative of herd expansion at this point. Year to date, cow slaughter is down about 12.4%. A year ago this time, it was down about 1% is all. In the last 6 weeks, cow slaughter, has been down over 20% this year, 21%. A year ago this time, in that same 6 weeks period, it was actually up 20% because we had drought conditions, we had lack of hay and other things last year that actually caused liquidation in the first half of the year. We're not seeing that in the first half of this year, so it looks like herd expansion at this point is on track, and unless something changes dramatically in the next few months, we're likely to see at least a modest increase in the beef cow herd in 2014.
All right. Derrell Peel, Livestock Marketing Specialist here at Oklahoma State University.